It's another day of social distancing, and the Jasmine brand is back with news we're sure you can use. Welcome back to the Jasmine brand. I'm Brianna Cheyenne, and we're going to take a deep dive personal look into Jermaine Dupri's dating life thanks to his sit down on T.I.'s ExpidiTIously. Jermaine Dupri visited T.I.'s podcast ExpidiTIously and opened up about his past relationships with two major divas in the game. Starting off with his rumored dealings with Real Housewives of Atlanta's Kandi Burruss, Jermaine didn't do much to dispel whether or not the pair had a romantic history. Kandi Burruss was part of the group Xscape, who can credit Jermaine Dupri for much of their success. In a world where girl groups were seen as cash cows, the potential Dupri saw in the girls outshined any drama that could follow.
Okay.
So when I wrote Just Kickin' It, it was in a low register and nobody in the group they weren't singing down there. Only person had that tone was Kandi.
Okay.
I think I tried to get Tasha to sing Just Kickin' It, and it didn't work the way I wanted it. So then I had Kandi do it. And from that point on, that was the lead. And everybody like, you like Kandi and you was dating Kandi. None of that had nothing to do with it. We wasn't even nowhere in that area.
Yeah.
In that it was just this played in my mind so many times, and I just was like, that's not about to happen.
Right.
Another relationship that came as surprising for people on the outside looking in was his bond with the legendary Janet Jackson. Dupri explained how their first meeting with easy banter while backstage at one of Janet's concerts led to an ongoing flirtationship through third parties.
She started talking to me like, oh, so you must be the special one.
You
know what I mean? You must be,
damn.
You know, they ain't want to leave you outside. Why they want to leave you outside? Like, just, whatever, shooting the shit. But that it seemed like an energy, right? And at that point, I was just like, I'm gonna see you again. You know what? We gonna talk about this again.
Eventually, he and Janet finally settled into a 7-year relationship full of exciting new adventures. Unfortunately, even though Jermaine was in a place where he had marriage on the brain, Janet's refusal to move to Atlanta was what caused the duo to eventually split.
But I think the only thing that was separate from it that created a difference for me was the fact that we didn't live together. We had an 8-year, 9-year relationship, but we didn't live with each other, right? And I still felt like that part of it was something we hadn't experienced,
right?
And I feel like that's a part that people have to really get used. That's where you really determine if you strong, right? She wasn't willing to move to Atlanta. She was willing to come out here for a couple of weeks,
right?
But living in Atlanta for her just didn't really seem like L.A., you know what I mean? And me, I wasn't ready to move to Malibu.
Do you guys think Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson made the right decision by not pursuing a long-distance relationship? Comment your thoughts below and make sure to like and subscribe. Also, head over to thejasminebrand.com for more news.